She hit a pothole, then a pole. And as a result of the accident, a Toledo woman had to have her jaw wired shut. All right, so who was at fault? The driver or the city? 13 ABC's I-Team. On the story tonight, here's our Melissa Vage.
February 2016. That's when Maggie Cromer says she was driving on her way to work along Detroit near Arlington when she hit a pothole. She lost control of her car and hit a guardrail. She claims the city of Toledo knew about the pothole and should be liable. Maggie Cromer's attorney shows us these pictures. She tells us Maggie spent a lot of time in the hospital after crashing her car.
She wound up fracturing her jaw and had to have at least, I think, 2 surgeries. Her jaw was wired shut for a period of time. She had horrific bruising and pain all around her face. It was a very traumatic experience.
Cromer's lawyer says the city knew about the pothole she hit, but didn't do anything to fix it.
We're just trying to make sure we do whatever we can to help her through it and hold the city responsible for the roads they're meant to maintain.
A lower court threw out the lawsuit. Harris is arguing the case to the appeals court, requesting a jury trial. The city is firing back, saying it was unaware of the pothole.
The plaintiff herself, she testified she didn't see it. We didn't see it. The size of the pothole doesn't indicate that we saw it.
And that is the determining factor in whether or not you can hold the city responsible for damages if you hit a pothole. If there's been a report to the city, it has to be repaired in a timely manner.
In the law, timeliness is always going to be what's reasonable.
In this case, Harris says the city knew of the pothole 4 days before Cromer's accident, when crews were on the scene demolishing a house.
Based on that, we think people can look at this and say, hey, you guys were on site just a couple days before this happened.
A decision on the appeal is expected in the next couple of months. Melissa Vage, 13 ABC Action News.
And if you do spot a pothole, the city says the best way to report it is through Engage Toledo. You can report it online with the Engage Toledo app or on the phone. If you notice a pothole on a major highway, you're asked to call the Ohio Department of Transportation.